on, guys? So today I wanted to show you guys my top 3 favorite cheap power supplies. I am a pedal nut and I have a ton of pedals and I use a bunch of pedals, so I actually have multiple power supplies, and I thought I would share with you guys the top 3 most affordable guitar and bass power supplies. So, number 1, True Tone 1-spot 9-volt. This is very simple, and this was actually the very first professional, or not professional, power supply that I got for my pedals. And once when I got this, I realized I wasn't having any problems with powering my pedal board. I used to use a Boss big brick looking thing to plug into the wall, and it had a 5-piece. It always, the wire was really cheap, and it was just trash, and don't ever buy those Boss ones. But these 1-spots are great. It only takes 1 spot, obviously, this way, and it gives you, I bought a combo pack, and they're $29, well, $30, and it comes with a 8 splitter, so you can actually pedal 8, you can power up 8 pedals with this, and this is just very simple. It's super easy. I've never actually had any of these go out on me, and I have about 4 or 5 of them. My band uses them, and we use them live too as well. And yeah, what I like to do in the studio though is I actually like to just do one of these powers at a time with each pedal, just to make sure the current's going all the way through, because this one is daisy chained. It's like you plug one and then here's all your pedals going through, so it goes to this one and then powers through that, and that's perfectly fine. Some people say that they've had problems with these. I have not, but as an affordable power supply that is reliable, 1-spot is the way to go. Totally, as I drop it on my desk. The second one, I'm not even going to read this right, but it is called the Cadline 5 Power. And this is an actual power brick. And these are really unique because this one has, it's an 18-volt in, if you can see that right there, 18-volt in, and then you have 700, I guess it's milliamps of power. I'm just going to say 100 M power. And then you have one high current power, which is 500. And then you have a 12-volt DC out with 100 MA. And then you have a DC 18-volt out with 100 MA. So if you can see that here, see if I can get that in the focus. This one is $28.94 on Amazon. And it's built and casted in metal. It doesn't feel like the most solid thing, but it is very good. And it also has a switch. All of these have lights right here. And it has a switch for all of these lights to turn on. It's kind of useless. It makes no sense to me why they have to have these lights. I guess when they go out, like the power doesn't work, the lights go out. I don't really think that's a thing. I don't know. But this is a great value, and for $30, you're getting an isolated brick. Now, I have had issues where I felt like it was from the wall current that I was getting this from. I was getting a little bit of, I would say, static, and it could have been this pedal, or this power, but it could have also been the wall. But either way, usually power supplies don't do that, and I think this is great, and I think this is definitely a good value because you are getting different currents. If you wanted to power a 18-volt pedal and all these others, you can totally do that. But yeah, playing at 100 MA is great. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest you can get out of these. So this one's great. And the third one is actually a new one I just got, and this thing is probably my favorite. If I can read this correctly, it's a Covalve, this one right here. And this one's actually $45. But instead of this being 100 milliamps, these are 300 milliamps each. And I think that's really great. And you have a 12-volt in, and then you have 8 of the 9-volt 300 milliamps DC out, and then you have one 12 DC out as well. And this one actually is a little bit smaller, not by a lot. It just feels a lot more like solid, and I've used it, and I'm actually going to be using it in the studio in a few days. just to power some pedal boards. But the really unique thing that I liked about this one is it came with USB. So if you were to charge a phone or anything else, if you were to have LED lights on your pedal board and for some reason it takes a USB, this is a kind of nifty thing. And what it actually came with is 2 of these, oops, as I just bend it, it came with 2 of these lights. And I don't know what I would use these lights for, but they are kind of cool. And they bend, and then you turn them on and you actually have 2 LEDs in here, and they're really bright, like super bright. And they, when you do plug this up, you do have actually, well, let me show you real quick. I'm gonna actually use this one spot to power it because I don't have the original power. Keep in mind, all of these 2 bricks do have the same exact wall thing as the one spot, so I just use the one spot. So that's what that looks like. It all lights up each color, and then your light, and it's pretty bright, and that's only 1 LED right now. And then that's 2. So 1, 2. And that's pretty freaking bright. And it actually comes with 2 of them. So you can actually get 2 of these going whichever way you want. So for your pedal board, it does bright it up. Personally, I would not be using this live because, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. But it is neat that they have 2 of them. So I like it as if you were to have a laptop or a phone that you need to charge, you can literally charge it on your pedal board. So if you're at band practice, like, you already have a charging port, and I think that's really cool. But for $45, I think this is really professional, mid-professional. Instead of spending $300 for those like Voodoo ones, 300 milliamps is great. So definitely, I'm gonna leave a link in this one below, and you can totally check it out. And I hope this video helps you guys, and I hope to see you guys soon with some more gear reviews. Follow my Instagram. Bye.